Hello, this is Blended Learning, MGT-420 by Keegan and Peyton. Teams and teamwork. So Edgar's coping mechanisms for new team members were rough battler, tough battler, my apologies, friendly helper, and objective thinker. Tough battler is a person who seeks authority and often acts aggressively. An example, I had an old coworker and they would always assert themselves and act as though they were the manager. Friendly helper, someone who tries to make themselves useful to others but is often unsure of their own performance and abilities. An example, I had a friend that was like always friendly, but it was almost to the point where they were obnoxious. I feel bad saying that, but I mean. Objective thinker, a person who observes and reflects and wants clearly defined goals. This is optimal for a work environment. I have an old friend and he is very well organized to the point where he has plans for the day, the week, and even his whole life. Compare and contrast activities, task activities, and maintenance activities. Task activities are what members and leaders do to contribute to the performance of group tasks, while maintenance activities are focused around supporting social and interpersonal relationships between team participants. Describe what happens to cohesiveness when team members are more homogeneous. In homogeneous teams, there is more cohesiveness because members are more similar to one another, while as when cohesiveness goes down when there is increased heterogeneous because there's more differences between one another.
All right, so differentiate between centralized, decentralized, and restricted communication networks. So centralized is just when all communication goes through one person. This is mainly like the leader of the team or the organization. Decentralized is when team members communicate with each other directly, kind of taking out the middleman, like the leader or someone else. And then restricted is when the company is divided and people kind of create cliques. So then they don't communicate well with other people. So then just whatever they need to say doesn't always get to everybody. So with decision making, which of the following is most effective and why? So decision by unanimity would be the ideal process if everybody agreed on something, but consensus is the most effective of the three. This is just because they take the majority vote and put it in place. So usually more people would be happier with the decision than those that are not. And then describe a time when you're part of a team that experienced a groupthink. So groupthink is just when a group of people or a team get together and try to deal with the process as fast as they can. Sometimes this does not give them the most creative ways to do things or the best ways, just the ways that need to happen. So I'm part of a student leadership team on campus, and we threw an event about a year and a half ago, and we just had a very problematic performer that would just do everything that we told them not to do. So we had to kind of get together, and this developed into a groupthink where the decisions we made were for the best, but ultimately we had to take the student out of the show. And though they were very popular, kind of publicly hurt the event, which if we dealt with that in a different process, the way it was handled might have gone better. So yeah, that is our blended learning, and thank you for watching.